This movement of the form is a repeat of the last movement that we did. It's just we're doing it on the other side this time. So the mechanics of how everything moves, where it's all going, and the timing of it is the same. As always, I'm going to begin as if I'd started the form facing you, so directly toward you is south, away from you is north. Our last movement left us with our toes facing off to the east and our attention to the south as we were doing the strike the tiger posture. Now we're going to switch sides, but our feet don't actually move. We're just going to change from this side to the other side. So our last movement left us here. From here, what we're going to do is push up so that we're coming up higher. We're pushing up with the left leg, almost straightening it out, just leaving a slight bend in it. And as we do that, we're going to turn our upper body to face north. We're going to open the hands. The right hand reaches up and goes over the top of the left hand, crossing at the wrists. Then you're going to turn the right hand out this time as you drop the left hand. Pull back like you've grabbed something and you're pulling it back, and as you do that you shift to the right leg, sweep around with the left hand for the punch, and sink on the right leg. Again, from our last movement, which left us here, we're going to push up with the left leg, turn the hips, turn the body to face north, open the hands, reach up over the left arm with the right arm. Right hand turns palm out so the thumb is facing down like we're grabbing something. Left hand drops. We're going to shift to the right, sink, pulling with the right hand, punching low with the left. And our attention now is to the north, but our stance is still facing the same direction. Now I'm going to start as if I'd started the form facing this way. So this is south for me, behind me is north, away from you is east. Our last movement left us here, facing to the south, with the hips and the feet facing to the east. From here you're going to sweep up with the right hand as you stand up, and it goes over the top of the left as the left arm drops. You're going to turn it out so that the thumb is pointing down, the palm is away from you, and sweep out like you're grabbing something. Pull the left hand back, shift to the right, and as you twist with this, punch low with the left hand. Again, from our last movement, stand up, turning to the left, right hand comes over the top of the left, sweep out with the right hand, sweep back with the left, shift to the right, punching low with the left hand as you pull back with the right. And your attention is now to the north. Make sure at the end of this that both feet are flat. You don't want to be up on the toe of your back foot. You want both feet flat on the floor, anchoring you in this stance. Now I'm going to demonstrate as if I'd started the form, facing directly away from you. So away from you is south, towards you is north. Our last movement left us here, attention to the south. Come up, turning toward the north, bring the right hand up on the inside and over the top of the left hand, or the left arm. Left hand drops. Sweep out with the right as the left drops back. Sink and punch with the left. Again, from our last posture, come up, turn toward the north. Right hand comes up on the inside, sweep out, turning the hand palm away and thumb down like you're grabbing something. Left hand drops back, sink to the right leg, punch low with the left, attention to the north. Now I'll demonstrate as if I'd started the form facing this way. So this is south for me, that's north, toward you is east. From our last movement of the form, our attention is to the south. You're going to push up with the left leg, turn toward the north, reaching up with the right hand. Be sure to open both hands as you're reaching up and dropping the left hand down. So it's together from here, you turn, hands open, reach up. Sweep across with the right hand in the east direction and sweep back in the west direction with the left hand. So here, they're going in opposite directions. Then the right hand goes toward the south, the left hand comes out, more toward the north, and then punches to the east as you sink. Again, from our last move, push up, turn toward the north, sweep across, sink back, and punch. Attention is now to the north. Keep in mind that you don't have to go that low in these stances. If you decided to go into a higher stance in our last move and you're here, then it's the same movement all the way through, you're just keeping it higher. So from our last posture, you would turn, reach up, dropping the left, reach across with the right, and punch with the left as you shift. So you can still do that up here. You don't have to be all the way down in that super low stance. It just depends on what your legs are comfortable with and what's okay on your joints. So again, your attention would be to the south from our last movement. You're going to come up and turn toward the north. Reaching up with the right, dropping the left down. Grab out with the right, sweep back with the left, and then forward with the left as you punch. And just shift as far as you can comfortably. Keep in mind that in all of these stances, you want to keep your knee on the rooted, weighted leg, the leg that's holding all your weight. Definitely keep that knee lined up with the toe. So if I'm over in this stance, I don't want my toe out there and my knee in here, or my toe in with my knee pushing out. I want to make sure that they're lined up. So straight is kind of ideal here, but if you turn it out a little bit, make sure that you turn the leg with it so that the knee is still pointed in that direction. Turning it in isn't going to be a good idea in this stance. Just make sure that if you do end up there, that you line the knee up so that it's pointing in the same direction as the toe, not out here. Turn the leg wherever that toe is pointed. Line the leg up with it. The same thing goes if you're in the low stance. So if I'm down here, I want to make sure that my knee and my toe are lined up. If it turns out a little bit, I need to turn this out, which is going to require a little more flexibility, but I need to make sure they're lined up. I don't want my knee to come in here while my toe is pointing out there, because that's not going to be good for my knee here. I want to make sure they're lined up wherever they are. For a closer view of the hands, I'm going to demonstrate as if I'd started the form facing away from you, so that's south, towards you is north. We finished here. You're going to turn, open the hands, and reach up, back behind. So if the left hand was to swing toward me, it would run into my arm before it could get to me. So the right hand's on the inside of that as it comes up. Left hand drops down, and I'm going to turn the right hand out, turning it out like I'm grabbing something, and as it sweeps out, my left hand sweeps back. So here, and then the left hand circles around there. So punch, pull. Now as if I'd started the form facing that way, it's here, I turn, open the hands, I reach up with the right hand, dropping the left hand down. As the right hand reaches across, I sweep back with the left hand, turn, and punch low with the left as I pull back with the right up high. That's all that there is to this movement. It's really not that different from the last one that we did. So any pointers from the last video also apply to this one, and vice versa. Any pointers from this video apply to the last one. As far as your stance alignment, where the hands are going as you sweep through, it's all basically the same movement. It's just a different way of getting into it, and it's on the opposite side. As always, I hope you found this video very helpful. Thank you for watching.